INI-CET. People were saying to do INI-CET also. What is true about KEF ring? Seen in all patients with the neurological involvement. This is false. It is about, yes, this they are taking as true because it is actually 90 to 95% of the people with the neurological involvement have KEF ring. It is pathognomic for Wilson's disease. This is false because this is also found in the primary biliary cirrhosis. It is also found in the primary biliary cirrhosis. Resolves with the treatment. This is actually true. It is reversible with the treatment. Seen in all patients with hepatic involvement. No, it is only 50 to 55%. Okay? And first in superior and inferior quadrant, again true. So your answer you have to see according to this. What is true about this? So 1 is true. Then you have got 3 and then 5. So amongst this, your answer will be B. Okay? Then number 2, iritis is seen in. Actually, when I had done this in the previous recall, I had got this information that it is actually all except. So there I had done this question as all except, but afterwards we had get this amendment that it is actually a question that iritis is found in, but I do not know how it was. But if it is seen in, then answer will be all. It is seen in all. So according to this, all the options are correct in D. Because, I believe in Parsons and I have done this in the Parsons series also. If you look at the Parsons, the ocular manifestations of the systemic diseases, I have taken this screenshot also. Ocular manifestations of the systemic diseases, you are getting actually this iritis. See this, iridocyclitis, iritis, you are getting rheumatoid arthritis also, SLE also, and you already know the other options. You already know. So, rheumatoid arthritis and SLE, it's there. And if you see this, the acute anterior uveitis with the arthritis. Acute anterior uveitis with the arthritis. So there we actually do the ankylosing spondylitis. We have got the Ritter's is there. We have got the psoriasis, that is also there. We have got the inflammatory bowel disease. And number 5 is the juvenile chronic arthritis. So all will be the answer. Please check the Parsons one. You'll get that one. 2 कहाँ से करेक्ट हो गया? एक्चुअली 2 करेक्ट नहीं है, बट उसमें ऑप्शन में 2 दे रखा था, तो कट कर देंगे इस 2 को, है ना? तो 1, 3 and 5 is correct. This is not true. 1 हो गया, 3 हो गया and 5. So you have to cut this, है ना? By mistake I think 2 दे दिया है उन्होंने. फिर नेक्स्ट है ट्रू रिगार्डिंग प्राइमरी ओपन एंगल ग्लॉकोमा. What is true? Abnormality of the trabecular meshwork is seen on the gonioscopy. Will you get the abnormality of the trabecular meshwork? First degree relatives have more chances of developing the steroid-induced glaucoma. Dilatation of the pupil is associated with exacerbation. So, in cases of open angle glaucoma, dilatation of pupil is not actually associated. First degree relatives are at 1% increased risk. This is again wrong. It is not 1%. It is actually 10% increase in the risk of the primary open angle glaucoma. Actually, when we revise these questions, I am recalling the INI-CET questions. I am more interested in doing these options rather than this, because this could be a mess, because it is again based on recall. So this is better if you do the every of the options as true and false. Abnormality of the trabecular meshwork. No, I am not going to get the abnormality. I am going to get the blockade of the trabecular meshwork. So that is not the abnormality of the trabecular meshwork. First degree relatives obviously will have more chance. So this is true. Dilatation of the pupil is associated with exacerbation. No. Number 4, first degree relatives are at 1% increase. So that is false. It is more than 1%, 10 to 15% hai. And visual field defects can exist with a normal CD ratio. So this is again true, because I can have the normal tension glaucoma. I can have the 2 characteristics, right? So answer to this question will be your 2 and 5 only. Okay? So this is again very important. Nowadays, they are asking more questions on the normal tension glaucoma. So your next topic टॉपिक्स अगर देखोगे तो इसमें आपका नॉर्मल टेंशन ग्लोकोमा एज वेल एज द प्राइमरी ओपन एंगल ग्लोकोमा, यू हैव टू गो थ्रू दिस टॉपिक, बी इट द ट्राइड ऑफ द ग्लोकोमा, द एंटी ग्लोकोमा ड्रग्स, एवरीथिंग इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है. Then there was some confusion in this also, how to differentiate the causes of a dilated pupil. So here you have to read whole of the flow chart of this anisocoria. In the anisocoria, we use two kind of pilocarpine, 1% pilocarpine and 0.1% pilocarpine. So basically, I do not know which option to go, because by mistake they had given both the options as 1% only. So one is 1% and one is 0.1%. ये इसमें गलत है, ठीक है, इस पे नहीं जाना है. Whatever options will give you 1%. अच्छा, sorry, they have given you this na. This answer will be your 2 and 3B wala. Because this is also pilocarpine and this is also pilocarpine, but this is 0.1%. So this is 1% pilocarpine and 0.1% pilocarpine, which is correct. 0.1 say you are getting in the Eddie's tonic pupil and 1 say you are getting in the third nerve palsy. So I think in the actual examination there was a misprint and both the options were having 1% pilocarpine, इसीलिए confusion हुआ है. तो 1% pilocarpine and 0.1% pilocarpine. So answer will be 2 and 3. So you have to read about anisocoria. This is again very important क्योंकि anisocoria में actually there was a question in your AIMS 2020 also that the anisocoria which is increasing in the dark is found in. So that question will again come. Thank you guys. Take care. Happy ophthalmology.